Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a hot one for you today. 71 C10 with a 5.3 LS power plant under the hood, looking beautiful. Now, the weather this week's not going to be all that great, so this may be the only nice day we can actually show you this truck. Normally, we'd wait for a nice shiny day to show you this beautiful black paint. I mean, look at the reflections in that paint, just looking beautiful. Looks like somebody laid a big black mirror over this truck. You can see that all the aluminum's highly polished, all the stainless is looking brand new, all the chrome is looking brand new. It's got late model headlights in it. I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful. They did a beautiful job laying this thing out. They did a beautiful job on the workmanship. I tell you, the painter, the body man, everybody really knocked it out of the park on this one. Just looking beautiful. You can see that all the trim going down the side, also shiny and bright as can be. That's what everybody's looking for right there, is C10, baby. And then that LS power plant under the hood. Looks like the vent window is original to the truck. It's not absolutely perfect, but that tells you they started with a really nice piece before they started restoring this thing. Looking down the bedside, she is straight as can be. And then you gotta check out the interior on this baby. Houndstooth in there. We got a great looking door panel. Got a wood steering wheel. Then of course that houndstooth on the seat. You can see the seat belts in there. You can get 3 guys in there. I remember sitting in the middle. We had a stick shift though, so I had to shift. Dad would push in on the clutch and I'd shift it. The way the reflection is on the roof of the truck, it almost looks like a moonroof, doesn't it? You can see the dash itself's in beautiful shape. Everything's polished up, looking good. The dash pad, all the black paint in there, also looking beautiful. Now, when we're looking at cars and trucks, we always look at door jambs. Anybody that makes a door jamb look that good, you know they did a great job on the rest of the truck or car or whatever you happen to be looking at. And then, of course, I'm always down on my hands and knees. That's why my knees are all dirty and worn out. You always got to look at the bottom of a vehicle, and we're going to do that for you in a little bit, but we're going to put it up on the lift for you. Look at that bed. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to haul any bricks or plywood or 2x4s, you know, any naily 2x4s or whatever. You're going to have to put a blanket down in there to put a cooler in there. As you look down this passenger side, she is just as straight as the driver's side. The wheel and tire combo also looking sweet. The stance is looking sweet. I mean, everything about this truck just beautiful. Now guys, you wonder probably where we find all the vehicles here at Vanguard. Well, we search the whole country. We look at all the periodicals. Of course, we're on the web looking for them. We got hundreds of people calling us, and we look at thousands of cars. We narrow it down, and then we pick out the best. We go out and inspect them. That way you don't have to. C10 time, baby. Let's go. Got LS power in this beautiful 71, sounding good, driving good, looking good. So what's so cool about this truck is you put a couple blankets out back. You can maybe go up to Home Depot or your local water softener store, get a couple bags of salt maybe, put it in the back. Or if you like me, you just put something in the back anyway. I like using my stuff, even my hot rods, I use them. Kids were in them eating Cheetos and eating ice cream, and I like to use them and have some fun. Now we're right outside the Motor City here in Detroit, and we're real close to the airport, so if you need to look at this guy, what in the hell is he doing? feel like I'm on a crash up derby course sometimes. You really got to watch what people are doing when you're out driving around in your hot rod. Anyway, we'd love to have you come in and check this baby out in person. We'll even have somebody come down to the airport and pick you up if you need to fly in. If you're close enough to drive in, that's even better. As you can see down here on the dash, everything's looking sweet down here. It looks like all my gauges are working. Speedo's working. Looks like the fuel gauge is gigantic on this thing. Very cool. Oil pressure gauge. Looks like it's got the stock radio in it. If you're one of those guys that has to have a radio, I'd suggest get one of those retro sound radios you can hook up with your phone. All you guys that do that. I don't know how to do that. I'd rather listen to that sweet music I hear coming out of the tailpipes. So at Vanguard, we put every one of our cars up on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. That's the first thing we do when we look at pictures, when we go to inspect one. I think I talked about that earlier. Get down on your hands and knees and look at the bottom side. That tells you the story, baby. You got to have a good foundation, good frame underneath your vehicle. A lot of guys just do the top side. You got to do all 6 sides, inside, outside, bottom side. Top side. Now we're going to get back to the shop here where we're going to put this thing up on the lift and show you what the bottom side looks like. We are underneath this little truck now, and it is pretty under here too. You can see it's been all painted up. I mean, look at the bottom of the bed. It looks like it's brand new. I really like what they did with the exhaust where they dumped it out to the sides. Really, really nice job here. Looks like we got brand new gigantic U-bolts here. It's got this NASCAR style rear end setup. I tell you, these pickup trucks are so badass with that. Now we do have drum brakes out here, and it does look like this drum is probably pretty darn new. Looks like I got a new wheel cylinder in there also. The mufflers look like they're stainless steel. It is sweet under here. The cab corners are beautiful. The floors have got a little bit of a bed liner on it. Nice and clean under here. 4L60E, that's a 4-speed automatic trans. Looks like the front shocks are new. Got some gigantic calipers there on the front disc brakes. A big sway bar. Looks like a lot of the steering gear there also is new. All the bushings in the sway bar look new. Now on this bumper, man, I'll tell you what, they chrome both sides of the bumper. Chrome on the back side doesn't look quite as good as the chrome on the front, but it's definitely a new bumper. Got a great looking set of Resto Mod looking wheels on there also. I should say tires and wheels, now that we're around to the front here. Let's see, they're Firestones. These are 245/45/20s. And as you look up at the black paint job, look at that. This painter was not afraid to bend over, right down to the bottom edge of the front fender and the rocker. The rocker's beautiful. Then you can see that bed liner material they've got on the floorboards here, all looking good. All the body mounts look like they're new. All the nuts and bolts back here holding the bed together look new. Out back here, probably the same size, no, bigger, 275/40/20s back here. And again, American Racing wheels. Let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. We are now under the hood here, and it is looking sharp under here. Of course, everything being black, it's a little dark under here, but it is looking sweet. I mean, everything's blacked out. We do have power brakes here. You can see the master cylinder looks new, the metering block looks new, the lines look new, all the wiring looks new under here. And of course, you're taking a look at that Vortec 5.3 LS power, baby. Got a cold air intake setup on it. It's got aftermarket air conditioning on it. That pump looks like it's brand new. It looks like it's got a brand new Delco battery in it. Everything under here is sweet as can be. Those inner wheelhouses are all nice and clean. You can see the aftermarket panel there where the AC goes through, where the stock AC used to be. The firewall's all nice and clean. I mean, everything is painted up, looking sweet. All the wiring's looking good. All the hoses are looking great. I mean, it's beautiful under here, guys. So this is definitely a show winner right here. So give us a call at 974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.